Hey y'all. Sorry, got the wash machine in the background. I'm washing clothes. I just made put some stuff in the crock pot. Should have did it earlier, but y'all, this time it has like it just leaves me in the dust. Like I'm like, where is all the time gone? So that's why took me so long to jump back on here because I've been doing stuff in the background. So made my first patch. It's nothing. I didn't do anything extravagant. I just did this in my Brilliant software. I didn't have the Embrilliance that has the knockdown stitch automatically included. So I had to download a free knockdown stitch, and that's this in the back. Let me see. Do. So this right here, y'all. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay. That. Okay, so that I just brought to the front. That's the knockdown stitch that I brought over. So yeah, made this patch in the system. It wasn't too complicated, and then mistakes were made when I did the patch. Okay, so the first patch, I just stitched all the way through, and then I just cut everything around the patch once the satin stitch already stitched out, and they don't do that. But I was just like, okay, whatever. And then the colors I was using, I had to switch out the thread, the top thread, because I left the bobbin thread the same. The top thread I did switch out. So good news is when I do change colors, I only have to switch out the top thread. So using white bobbin and just switching out colors will be easy peasy. So that's great. But yeah, so the color combination I used here, let me try to get in the light here. So it was darker being that I used black felt. So I tried to compensate. I did the blue and the knockdown stitch. I was like, oh snap, I can't do blue letters now. So I switched to black. And I was like, it's a little on the dark side. My husband's like, I'm still rocking it. I'm like, okay, cool. But this was my very first patch, and y'all, I'm trying to show you. Like, it still has the tear away on the back, but when you do iron on, you have to tear off all of that. Interfacing is tear away, so it'll be easy, pretty simple. I say that, y'all, but I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. um, so yeah, you're supposed to tear that stuff off and then put the iron-on stuff on it. I'm assuming. Yeah, I'll have to rewatch that because I just wanted to make the patch and say, "Ooh, I made a patch." So, so yeah, so this is the back. So I mean, maybe if I do like white felt or something or a white knockdown stitch, this is how it'll look like this, so you'll be able to see it better. So maybe that's just what it is. Is I just need to do like a lighter felt or a lighter background, and then it'll be better. Um, but yeah, so black. But I think it didn't turn out too bad, guys, because I mean, even though I had to cut around this, and like when you do that, um you run the chance of cutting the satin stitches, and you don't want that. So that's why the second time I did it, I followed the video completely. So when I did the first circle, I used my applique scissors to cut close to the edges, and I still didn't cut as close to the edges as I wanted to, y'all. If y'all have any insight on that, because I even butted the scissor up to like the stitch line to cut, and it still didn't cut as close as I wanted it to cut. So I still ended up having to cut around the satin stitch again, but hopefully with time I'll get better at that. And I use brighter colors this time, and here's that. So I use metallic thread for the knockdown stitch, metallic gold thread, and then I just use red thread for the rest. once again, I just changed the top thread, not the bobbin. So I still had blue bobbin, if you can tell, but I just changed out the top thread. And this is better. So, I mean, if you're using black felt, use, brighter thread or, something like that. So you'll be able to see it. That's the only, gripe I have. It's like, oh, I'm using black felt. Or maybe, with the knockdown, maybe I could use like a white thread for the knockdown, and so that might be better. But once again, this is just a test run, so I wasn't about to go and try to pick out the perfect combination thread. I just wanted to see how it will look. And so like this one, the edges, so that's what I was saying, like it's a practice. It's practice, but I mean, I still think it looks great for my second patch, so I'm not mad at it. It's just I have some things to learn. So yeah, so I just had to do this. I mean, it doesn't take long to stitch out either. So I just did this twice just to see if I did use like, brighter thread on this, how it would look. So yeah, so this was the first one, y'all. So I did make this in the software. It did not take as long as I thought it would, so that's great. And that was just a simple patch, so I can always, add stuff to it if I need to get a better software, like something added to the embroiderings I will do that, but only if I get enough orders to make it make sense. You feel me? You feel where I'm coming from? So I'm excited, y'all. I wanted to make a patch for so long. Okay, so now the next one is the glitter. I mean, this was great too because like metallic, like woohoo, but glitter. Okay, it's just time. So be patient. I will be back with the next patch. Alrighty, bye.